Okay, so welcome you guys to yet another episode of Laughable Singles Talk. And for the first time, it's me, your girl Winnie Nyash, and
Tori Banks. Well, hello everyone, and especially those that have been subscribing to our YouTube channel.
Thank
and
you.
those that have been sending their opinions on our YouTube channel, our Facebook channel, and the Instagram channel. Of course, that is Laughable Singles Talk. And our fans, thank you very much. Like Lyndon,
so
Lyndon
humbled.
came up to me. Lyndon, I know you're watching. I love you too.
big up. I love you two together. By that,
And as usual, on the Laughable Singles Talk, like we always say, it's basically about relationships. It's
Yeah,
about
love.
breakups, hate, whatever, anything that comes
Whatever.
up with relationships.
Yeah.
Right here on the Laughable Singles
Singles
Talk.
Talk.
So, Winnie Nyash,
yeah.
what is our topic of the day?
Our topic of the day is polygamy. Very complicated because it comes from way back, but it's one of the things that makes people hurt in a relationship, because we don't want to only talk about the funny things or the fun stuff about relationships. We want to go deep and understand, like, we are new, like we introduce ourselves, we are single, we get to discover things. We speak from our opinion, our humble opinion. We don't
And
come in as
sometimes
experts.
experience.
Yeah,
We're not
so-
professors, of course,
yeah.
but
we just
Yes.
come as people that want to give our opinion and be judged, and get to know, like, get a wider, So our very first question, Tori Banks. Yeah, you're home, you're feeding the kids probably, you're gone, happy. Husband comes back and tells you, you know what, babe, I gotta confess. This is a confession time.
Confess.
Yeah. Ding. So, babe, not to alarm you, but there's something that I want
We
to
are
get off.
acting a movie.
Yeah, I want to get off my chest.
Okay.
And I want you to be calm about it.
Okay.
I want you to remember the hard times, the best times. I don't know how to go about
Darling,
this.
you're scaring me.
No, don't be alarmed though. Like, it's not easy. It's not easy for me too.
Okay.
But I
so
thought
what
you
is
should
it?
know. So, remember last time we were apart?
Okay.
Yeah, like I had gone for work and all that. I happened to meet this babe. Got things like, like I said, I'm so sorry, but things got out of hand and we sort of pushed out. I regret to inform you that she's expecting.
What?
And I don't want my kids to grow out of my, like, I want to access them all the time. Like, that's how I was raised. So I apologize. I want to ask you. Don't laugh, the like.
Okay, like I said, it's the Laughable Singles Talk. So that was a little drama, of course, introducing you to our topic of the day, which of course is polygamy.
Yeah.
Polygamy. So just like Winnie Nyash was introducing it, it is like, how would you feel if your man came back to you at home and told you he has another woman that is expecting a child
would you react?
outside your marriage, and he says he can't let his child live outside? He wants
marriage, so.
one family.
He wants you to make it work.
In this case, it makes it an extended family, but of course a polygamous marriage, and he wants to have this woman together with you in the same house.
Yeah, it happens.
How would you react towards that?
I've seen people do it. Mostly, but for us Africans, I think for most people it's different households, but you share the same man, you share the same property.
Especially
but
in
for
the
some,
African setting.
yeah, there is a video I was watching. This guy is a pastor. Leave alone the pastor jingle thing. That's that's a topic of its own. We won't go deep. So this guy had two women, a younger woman and an older one he's been with. So the young woman gave birth, I guess, and they were like taking a video of them, like showing them, and I mean, they looked happy in the video. They looked like they were all cool with it, but I think there is a sadness behind it. I don't buy it. Buy it, especially
It's all
if I'm speaking on
scripted or acted.
Yeah, I'm speaking on the older woman's like perspective. Like, I've been down for all that shit. I mean, how dare you?
I don't know how I would feel about that. I mean,
You
my
know?
man coming back to me and he's telling me he has he has a child with somebody else, and I should be cool with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, it depends, because this child that lady may be expecting is innocent.
Yeah.
But that is completely
Some are not
being
innocent.
disrespectful
I know.
to me.
I
Okay,
mean,
he has a right. He has a right, because he has a right. I mean, people, they are polygamous marriages. People who have more than one wife, but you don't bring her to my home. If you want us to have peace, then you should get her own place. And before, you would have told me you're a polygamous man. Before bringing me in, and you have to
come on, nobody
give
says
you a right
that.
to have
No.
different. Yes, nobody says it,
Nobody-
but damn, I don't stay.
Nobody
I don't
says
think
it.
I
Nobody
stay.
says it, because for who would stay for
And
that?
what, you share the baby tomorrow?
I
And
mean-
one funny thing about the video that we watched, that we came across on internet, is that both these two ladies are very comfortable and okay with the
Happy.
fact that they are sharing the baby. So the elder wife didn't have any
I think
child.
she's sad.
So the younger wife comes in and she has a child,
I think
and then she gives birth. And they are all
I think-
sharing the responsibility. Today, when
And-
I'm showering the baby, tomorrow I'm pampering her, tomorrow
you
I'm
keep-
putting her
if
to
you're-
bed, and you're okay with it. You're
if
sharing.
there's this incident where he kissed this babe and then comes back and, like, I mean, I think the babe was sad. I mean, if a man comes and tells you to settle
very
down
ironic and
and-
sarcastic, you know.
and take it, and take whatever mistake he's made. I mean, people do it because it's normal. Chavada. People used to do it, but
But it doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
it hurts.
like, anyway,
it hurts
people.
No, there is no way a woman would say, "Yay, there is a new member to the family, and I'm happy with it." No, it doesn't happen like that. But I think people settle because they have nothing to do. I mean, you already love somebody. There is no taking it back. There is no going back.
Unless the other lady couldn't give birth. Unless she couldn't give
No.
birth and she's barren, and we understand that sometimes a man needs
You
children.
adopt.
You need children. Sometimes you just want your own child.
No,
you
like,
don't want to
there is
adopt. You don't want to
science
love.
is
But
good.
you sit down and talk with your wife that now that you can't give birth, etc. and blah blah blah. Maybe we could maybe use a surrogate, or if
Surrogate
there
is
is no money for
expensive for
surrogate,
Ugandans.
maybe I could bring somebody else, because I need children. And if she's an understanding woman, she'll give you that chance.
Yeah.
But it's not easy for somebody to accept that. It's
Surrogate.
never easy.
Yeah, surrogacy is not a thing in Uganda. Like, we can't afford it.
Man, I
To
gotta
see
tell
that
you.
commander, like, seriously, how can someone afford a surrogate? So anyway, you wouldn't blame.
You
if
don't come
someone-
and tell me that kind of stuff. Not the fact that I have a womb and I'm very fertile, and you come and tell me you have a lady outside that has conceived and you want to bring her into our house.
And some guys just don't do it because you're barren. They will tell you, "I want kids of a different breed. I want kids from a light skinned babe. I want
It's
kids
common
from
in
a dark
African
babe."
countries,
It's-
actually.
It's pleasure for them. But I think, would I recommend people like to go ahead and settle for that? It depends on, like, if you love the guy, like, what can you do though?
Anyway,
But it's hurtful. I don't know how people take it. I commend people that settle for polygamous marriages. It's not easy. Kudos though.
there is a lot of competition. Sometimes you don't know somebody's background.
Exactly.
Sometimes you
There's
just
a
don't know
lot
the anger somebody has in them, their experiences.
Yeah.
That is how some people are killed in a marriage.
No, it's judgment all over the place because there is comparison. I don't see anything positive out of it. I don't see anything. Probably you'd say that sex.
The man is
But-
going to say the other woman is better.
Yeah,
There's always a
like,
favorite. Because
every
honestly, you
mistake.
can't be the same. He can't love you equally. You can't have
Yeah.
the same characters and all that.
Every mistake you do, you will be judged for, and they'll tell you, nalongo lyafumba
And that
bulungi
is why-
wali gwe kino, like, it's insult after insult.
And that is why in some marriages there reaches an extent whereby when it comes to distributing wealth, property, it becomes
Yeah,
a problem,
that's another
especially if the man isn't there. And
Yeah.
now you leave these two women with their kids, or three women, whatever.
Chaos all
fighting
over
for
the
them.
place.
Anyway, it's a
Like,
laptop single stock.
before we even cut this episode, I want to ask you, do you believe a man in a polygamous marriage would equally, because they say these things. I've had conversations
It's
with different
impossible.
guys.
It's like loving
Our friends are
loving
Muslim.
them together.
And they will say, nze nja baga mbagala kyekimu. Do you think it's possible?
No, I don't. To me, I don't think it's possible. It's possible that he can provide for the other one. If she gets a car, the other one can get a car. If she's eating meat today, the other one is eating meat. If she's going to be bought for a gomas, the other one will be bought for a gomas.
Yeah.
But what is in the heart is different. There is somebody in his heart, the one that even if he was given an opportunity to choose, he will choose over the other one.
Yeah.
That is it.
That's like, thank you for saying that. Materialistically it will be equal, but emotionally
it's going to be different.
I doubt that.
Do you even realize that he may be spending more nights with one?
Exactly.
There's always that one he'll always be talking to or praising. There is always something different about, because we are different.
Yeah.
And if you have a polygamous marriage, just get ready for comparison. And who wants that kind of competition and comparison? It depresses.
That situations where you have nothing to do. Imagine all the women you've given birth. This is the guy you know for your life. Like, some decide to stay, and I won't judge too much. Life is what it is.
So the last thing we're leaving you with is that the Bible says, be monogamous. Except for the Quran, what the Quran says. Anyway, it's the Love Table Singles Talk, of course, with me, Tori Banks, and Winnie Nyash. And
yes,
of course, to participate in the show and leave in your opinions, follow us on our social media platform. That is YouTube, Love Table Singles Talk, Instagram, Love Table Singles Talk, and Facebook, Love Table Singles Talk. Ta-ta!